So, welcome to my New Year Eve special. And to be honest, I just wanted to take the opportunity to, first of all, thank you all for the amazing 2023 that we've had here. And I really look forward to what's coming up in 2024. And I think one of the big things is about some of the positive changes I'm planning to make. You will get to see those in a short while. There's quite a few surprises probably coming up in 2024 as well, which will hopefully give us some more content to deliver on. I've got quite a lot of videos already in the back burner, just needing me to actually spend some time in the editing room, or I call it the editing room, but I'm going to show you what the editing room is going to look like in a short while. But, I just wanted to get something out just before New Year, just so that we've got something to reflect back on. And I think the big thing for me is what a wonderful and fantastic year we've had here. And that's, not me just procrastinating about how it's gone, is just my view of exactly how everything has been delivered this year. I've been really, really pleased with some of the numbers that I've got. But just wanted to talk a little bit as well about my New Year's resolutions. So one of them was to, obviously, you're going to see in a moment, and if not, you probably notice in the other camera that it was to basically set up a separate station directly for video editing, and that was going to hopefully be long term where I do a lot of content creation, or give me another desk to actually do content creation on, because I think that's a key thing, is to have a little bit of variety, and also it's sometimes nice to actually step away from this desk to obviously come and deliver it somewhere else. So that's something I want to do. The second one is more of a personal resolution, and there's actually two folds to this. It's not easy to say, but I've made a decision to go completely teetotal. Now, I'm not doing that because I've got a problem with alcohol at all. I never really have. I would say what I am is kind of a social or binge drinker, so to speak, and that's not something that I want to really carry on in later life. I've had a wonderful relationship over the years with alcohol. Too many stories to tell, to be honest. But now I'm getting to that age where I want to really start to focus on my health and those around me as well. So it's a conscious choice. It's going to be very difficult because when this video is out, I will actually be at a family gathering where they're all going to be drinking. And there's me not. So that's going to be a good challenge. But that kind of falls into the second one, is that's about getting fit. So what I might do is some of the shorts that I do this year is I might talk a little bit about how that kind of works for me, and how I'm going to kind of address some of those challenges. I've read a lot of reviews, and it's quite amazing to see like how people have got on kind of taking this decision. I've done it for 6 months previously, so it's not something completely new, but this is it. My view is I'm not hopefully ever going to touch it again, so we'll see how that goes. What that does mean is hopefully then for any bit of expendable cash I have, I can reinvest elsewhere. So some of the challenges and things I wanted to do with tech, hopefully I can marry those up and make some improvements somewhat to get it all up and running how I want it to be. And I think that's one of the key things, isn't it, really, is that it's kind of a resolution for me, and one of them is for me to get fit. Anyway, enough of me chatting and waffling on. Those really pretty much are it. You're going to see one of the big ones in a moment, where I'm going to just walk you around my current setup. It's very much not finished. I need to do a lot with the walls. I want to kind of make this a little bit more studio-esque. I still like to be able to game in here as well, and I would really appreciate some kind of comments on what I could potentially do to replace the TV that's sitting over there. So just give you a bit of a heads up about what I'm planning to do. Realistically, I've acquired another desk, so I did have almost like a kitchen block here with some kitchen legs that I've been using for a short while. To be honest, the long-term plan though is to basically move my YouTube setup over here and kind of keep almost like my gaming rig and various other bits separate. So you have to excuse a little bit of the mess because I'm still in the process of tidying up. That is not a runner, it's just a mouse mat that I put down there for now. You can see myself on there. But the plan will be is that basically this is one of those, if you watch the video, it's one of those wonderful Secret Labs sit-stand desks, which is great. I tend to work a lot on here, but also obviously capture some of my YouTube stuff on there as well. So let me just light that up a little bit more. So, you know, I've got my key lights set up there, etc. So when I do record, it tends to be in that area. However, what I wanted to do is try to basically use the slightly better backdrop, because I need to do a lot of work over here, to be honest. That's a longer term plan, but pretty much next to my server cab, I've got this wall section here, which I've already got some disc plates on there, so I could just tidy that up a little bit. Gives it a little bit more of an interesting background. So the plan will be to utilise this desk. Now, this desk isn't new to me. My son, if you watched if you're actually a member of or subscribed to my channel, looked at my community tab. Basically, this is the old IKEA desk that we used to have. It's my very first computer desk, actually. He's basically been using it for a while and decided he wanted a slightly different setup. The other thing is, which I used to do for the product reviews, is I used to use this arm here by Neewer. It was a really good arm, but obviously the annoying thing is when the camera's, well, I'm using it at the moment, but normally it's situated on the top there. I was getting a bit annoyed. Like I said, I think in my New Year's one, or the kind of year in review, what I wanted to be able to do is basically have a more permanent setup. So what we've done is got a GoPro Hero 10. So I've not used it yet. There is a review coming. Might drop the same day as this, who knows. But with a little bit of modification and the media package, I've got it there. I might record a little bit of footage and share it as part of this as well. So just a few options there. So now what I do have planned is, this is at the moment just a fairly cheap Hisense TV that I've had for a while. It's okay, it does a good job. What I'm really looking for is something with better colour replication, because what I'm going to use this for primarily, although I do have my Xbox there, is not for gaming. This is going to become my studio machine. So when I do tidy out down there and get another machine at some point, another PC, basically this is where I'm going to do all my video editing. So just obviously using the Sonos Beam as well at the moment for audio. But what I'm looking for is probably, again, a 43. Yeah, maybe just one 43 that can probably split, just to do all of my video editing on there. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I do like the look of that Corsair one, I'll be honest, that folds. I don't think the budget will quite stretch to that, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, some interesting plans for the studio setup. So I'll just spin that round. You can kind of see where we're going. Anyway, if you have liked what you've seen and do like what we're going to achieve, hopefully in 2024, then please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.